Heyo, my Polaticos friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. Today we're going to be looking at the Stargazer, created by No Name 117 Spore, an advanced builder in the community, and here they say. Starry Sky Amusement Plaza is a tiny park I built for a quarantine park contest in the Bro Nation Discord back in the early 2020s. This contest had extremely small park footprint with the required track, ride, flat ride, and shop. Like an idiot, I decided to build a full-size hypercoaster. It has a 200-foot drop, which won't show on the stats page, but I guarantee you the top of the lift to the bottom is over 200 feet. Named Stargrazer. In the plot land, Stargrazer is almost fully custom supported and compact, intense, whippy ride with some strong airtime moments to throw in. If you want little Stargrazer, the park's kiddie coaster is a nice little bonus ride for the family. It should be noted that pretty much all the buildings and foliage was built in an all-nighter made just for the contest. Getting it done. I like it. All right, let's jump right on into it. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have a mini park today, Starry Sky Plaza. Now, some of you may recognize this as a stream VOD that me and Zelixor did about 2 years ago. This was featured and reclipped into a stream VOD for the channel. I saw this in the inbox and I was going, all right, well, I believe I've seen this before. After a quick search on the channel, I did in fact find it. But then I already had picked out my coasters and I thought, you know what? Looking back at that video, it was a VOD. Me and Zell were going crazy. We were distracted. All sorts of crazy stuff was happening. So I guess we could, is this the baby coaster or is this the actual one? Anyways, point being is I don't think we gave it a fair full look over. And I didn't really get to give my thoughts and stuff like that. I believe Zell was driving the camera back then because my computer would melt when I tried to stream Planet Coaster. So yeah, I didn't really get to look at this for myself. And now we have reshade. And what a difference does it make? When I look at the old video, it looks like garbage. That, and now we have this beautiful resolution as well. So I feel like it deserves a refeature. We're going to go on the hypercoaster first. It is a Giga Invincible in-game, but they do say that it was a 200-foot drop, but it says biggest drop here, 58 meters. I believe that is because they used mods or something to complete this, so that is very interesting. It's green across the board. There's a look at all the stats. I think we'll start off with a track view, just to experience the actual coaster track. Let's go. Good googly moogly. I think the most important stat that I forgot to point out was the coaster length. It's got 1.5 kilometers in track length, and that is definitely the highlight considering how small this park actually is. That is just ridiculously incredible. So I kind of want to ride the back. There's so much track. I want to whip around on the tail of the coaster here. Let's give it another go during the day, and then we'll check it out at night and talk about it. Wow, freaking we. Let's take a look at the nighttime lighting on the Stargrazer. I also feel like it doubles as also a Stargazer. I guess the grazing is it goes so high that you can almost graze the stars. At first I was like, oh, it's a Stargazer coaster. Now the nighttime lighting is lacking other than a few lights on the lift hill. There's not really a lot going on here. And for something that you can call a Stargazer or Stargrazer, it would have been really nice to see some more lights on this. It's not really doing much for me in terms of nighttime. Maybe we can get like a sunset or something. Yeah, that's a little bit better. A sunset. Maybe we could try that out. Let's see how this goes. And then we could just do the traditional seat view, I guess. Very, very cool. Now, there is like a bonus coaster that we can check out for sure. We're going to definitely do that. And also, whoa, it's also a bit of a mini park, but there's just this tiny little plaza area, which is adorable. The footprint of this, do I still have the original? I do. Look at this. This is our mini park 1. This is our mini park 2. So it's literally like almost a quarter of the size of our first mini park contest, which I consider to be pretty small. That is kind of cool. One of the reasons I originally picked this out was I was kind of looking for some more ideas for potential future contests. I know people are getting sort of antsy for a new contest, and I'm putting out feelers. It's a hard time to do a contest right now, mainly because Zafor helped me out with a lot of that stuff. We're also in the middle of Project Planko. I don't know if I could juggle both, but I'm hoping. Here's a look at all the stats on the little Stargazer. This one's called Gazer. I'm so confused. They typed out Grazer in the submission form, and if I remember correctly, this says, okay, Grazer. Okay, so this one's the Gazer and the other one's the Grazer, but in the submission form, this one's also called Grazer. Some crazy typos going on here. Mass confusion. What was I saying? Project Planko we should be wrapping it up in the next couple months. So if I started a contest and gave you guys 2 months to work on it, then it should be done by the time Project Planko's done. So that's not a terrible idea to start one in the next month or so, right? So I was looking at this and thinking, oh, this is a fun little contest idea, just to make like a mini park, but you're only supposed to build like a coaster or 2. It's kind of a fun concept, right? I just think this footprint's a little bit small, but part of the reason I'm featuring it is because it is so small that it impresses me. It's really impressive. You fit 1.5 kilometers of coaster length in there for the Stargrazer, and an additional 200 meters for the little Stargazer, and then you also got a flat ride in there in a mini plaza. all in this tiny and a parking lot. I love it. It's great. It's a fun little idea, but I love the idea of getting like a really crazy coaster like this with tons of length to it, like at least a hyper, giga, or even strata in a singular compact area, but allowing people to have like no limits sort of thing. No part limits, no border limits, no terrain limits. And I like that. And you just, you know, a bit of a coaster contest with, you know, your own choosings. That could be pretty fun. So I'd love to hear your thoughts down below, what you guys kind of want, and I'll definitely be running a poll, sending out some feelers, because I have like a couple contest ideas, and this one here also makes me feel like there's a good concept here for a contest, and we could take all of our thoughts and contest ideas, put them into a poll, and see what you guys are interested in most. So keep an eye on the community tabs on my YouTube channel for that kind of stuff. And No Name Spore, really cool creation here with the Stargrazer. Pretty cool, a double feature. Technically, we featured this in a VOD 2 years ago, but much better fidelity this time, better everything, and it looks a lot crisper looking at it now, all these years later. And it's quite a fun submission and a great contest from the Bro Nation Discord. So there it is. What did you guys think? Throw your comments down below, and that is going to do it for me in today's episode of Coaster Spotlight. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye now. BN.